Good evening, Aggies. My name is Iman. I am one of the involvement mentors for the Center of Student Involvement. And today we have a special guest, the Vice President of AfroVibes. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hello, everybody. My name is Kayana Yearwood. I'm a third-year biochemistry and molecular biology major. And like Iman said, I'm the current vice president of AfroVibes.
Cool. So we just want to get to know you just a little bit more. So go ahead and tell us like who you are, the purpose of your club, and why is it such a cool club to join?
So AfroVibes has a very special place in my heart since I've been on the team. We are the only dance team on campus that represents the totality of the African diaspora in terms of dances, different types of cultural dances. Our main goal is, or we were founded in dancing African and Afro-Caribbean contemporary and traditional styles. So, and we're trying to expand broadly to other forms of dancing. We've introduced some majorette styles, we've introduced hip hop, and we're just trying to expand to all of the points of the diaspora.
Wow, that sounds very, very cool and amazing. This club is also kind of close to my heart because I joined
Yes.
back in the day, but yeah. So what are you doing at this time of like quarantine, and how are you managing just like your time?
So quarantine, like when it first started, I was struggling a bit. I wasn't in Davis. I'm home right now. I'm from Lancaster, California. So I'm home right now with my family. And at first it was a struggle because I wasn't in the same environment that I've been in for school for the past 3 years. But I realized that it's for the best because I'm here with my family. You know, I have a great support system. They really helped me going through school. And the main thing I've been trying to do is just, you know, clear my mind, keep my peace, and focus on getting that gold GPA, staying on top of the things that I need to stay on top of, and working towards my career.
That's awesome. That's great. So can you just tell us a little bit more like how you've been managing, like especially as like a leader? I know this has been like pretty challenging times, but like how does that work?
So in terms of keeping the team active, we've been very active on our social media for our supporters and everything. I find that dancing and watching dancing, it really brightens up the spirit, at least for me. And because I know that works for me, I would hope that it would help somebody else, especially during these difficult times. As a leader in the group, it's important that you stay on top of people, you know, that you stay creative and really just check in with your members, because you don't know what's going on with them during this time. They don't necessarily know what's going on with you, but it's just really good to reach out to people who you're familiar with, who you're comfortable with talking to. And if you're a part of a group that's close like we are, it really helps when you're able to reach out to them and they can confide in you or you can confide in them.
Yeah, that's very real, especially like at this time. Just like a phone call means so much more now than it did before.
Yeah.
You know, like even like a drive-through visit, it means
Mm-hmm.
so much more now. So yeah, thank you for sharing that. So I know you said that yeah, you have been involved, especially on like social media. Like what activities have you all been doing just to like get people pumped and like, you know, excited and involved? Like what have y'all been doing?
So since the beginning of the quarter, we've posted a dance video every Saturday around like 1 or 12 o'clock in the afternoon. And the whole goal of the video is to, you know, get people dancing, get people motivated to get up and move, or even just brighten somebody's day. If they see somebody dancing, they see somebody having fun, you know, smiling and laughter is contagious. So I feel like if they see us dancing and they see us moving around, there's a lot of people who support us, and we're very grateful for all of the people who are out there hyping us up and everything. So I feel like when our supporters, or even people we don't know, people who haven't seen us before, that spread, like those videos spread widely. And I feel like when they're able to see these videos, it could potentially, hopefully, brighten their day a bit. And the videos are short, they're like 30 seconds or so. So, you know, something small can make a big difference.
Yeah, and I really do feel like they make a difference. I know, especially us being home and being working from home and being like remote, like we need to get up and move. Like,
Hmm.
even if it's like, doing like a 30 minute workout, picking up a new hobby. I know a lot of people are starting
Yep.
embroidery right now, and I'm like, go ahead, go ham. Or just like even taking like 10 minutes to just like sit outside and enjoy the air or the weather.
Hmm.
It's good
Yep.
weather right now. So what are some tips or advice you would like to share with everyone, um, that's your club, excuse me, with everyone whose club may be similar to yours? Like, I know it's like your dance club, like what are some tips or like advice you want to give them?
So for other dance clubs out there, some things we've been doing virtual Zumbas. We have virtual meetings with each other. So even clubs that aren't dance clubs, you guys can have virtual meetings. Everyone in the university has access to Zoom. So you can have a Zoom meeting just to check in or just like as a general body meeting. I've seen a lot of clubs doing that. I know the Black Student Union, BSU, they've had some meetings through Zoom. So I feel like the main thing is just to try and stay as active as possible. Everybody's in a similar situation. Some people are being affected a little bit differently, but everyone's in a similar situation. So we all understand that there's not going to be as many events as there is usually during the quarter from each club. The main goal is that, for one, everyone stays happy, healthy, and safe. And for two, that you can stay as active as possible. So we've been having meetings every here and there. We have a group chat, where we talk and communicate. And we've held virtual Zumba. So maybe other dance clubs can hold virtual dance workshops or virtual dance classes or even a Zumba of their own. You just have to be creative and know that Zoom is a great resource to use.
Yeah, and I also think like that's very cool and very important, just to like really utilize like your resources, just find ways to get creative, do something you've never done before, even though you are like a dance group, like doing something that you all have never done before. Try, I don't know, try, like cooking activities together, or like we would do like computer games, at the same
Hmm.
time, stuff like that. Um,
Yeah.
so what, because I know like it's almost like the end of the quarter, and for some it's almost like the end of their like, undergraduate career. So how are you all doing with like transitioning officers, or like transitioning officers to like the next year? How has that process been for you all?
So one thing that was difficult, we have our tryouts during fall and spring quarter. So for spring quarter, we weren't able to have our tryouts, which was something new for us and something a little bit difficult because usually our team increases by quite a few um, members during spring quarter, and we have different people who are interested in positions. Luckily, we have 11 on the team right now. So, and I believe 4 people are leaving. So we'll have enough members for fall quarter to have like to fill the positions. And luckily for us, we've always done our voting and our nominations for members for next year online anyway. So it's just been going, that process has been normal as it is usually. It's just we don't have that face-to-face interaction, and we haven't had spring tryouts. But we're trying to find a way where we can do virtual tryouts. We're mapping that out right now. So maybe we'll do that over summer, or we'll do that during fall, or maybe we'll have one each quarter since it'll be virtual, so we won't have to like reserve a space or anything. So yeah, we're just trying to figure out how to go from there, but things are still a little bit unpredictable right now.
Yeah, and I feel like that's why it's very important to just like, stay on your feet. Like I really like the fact that you all were already on it, like in terms of like virtual like elections, in the form of like maybe Google Forms or some type of poll like that. Like I know you mentioned like using group chats. I
Mhm.
know in the past we've used things like GroupMe,
Yep.
which has been very handy as well. Um, is there anything before we end, is there anything you want to share with our fellow Aggies out there?
Well, I just want to say everybody stay positive, find something and find someone that can give you some positivity in your day. Keep your heads up. There are a lot of people out there that are suffering. So if you're a believer, keep them in your prayers. You know, just find something that puts a smile on your face every day. Find some form of motivation. Think about your future, think about your family, think about your friends. Whatever it is, just find something positive to get you through this difficult time. And as for AfroVibes, if you want to watch some positive dance videos and join in on our Zumba at the end of the quarter, which we're doing in collaboration with the African Continuum, you can follow us at AfroVibes underscore UCD on Instagram. So that's AFROVIBES underscore UCD.
Well, everyone, you heard it from V. Kayana Yearwood. Stay positive, you know, keep thinking about the future, keep moving forward. I just want to thank her for her presence, and we will definitely get back to all of you. Have a wonderful weekend. All right, thank you. Bye, everyone.
Thank you, Iman. Bye, everyone.